Welcome to Shadow Watch, where the past rides hard through the dark. Picture this: Sleepy Hollow at midnight, fog choking the Hudson Valley woods. Hooves thunder loud, no rider, no head. The Headless Horseman stalks again, a ghost who never rests. Tonight I'm unearthing a true tale. A biker named Vic crossed his path in '99 and barely rode out alive. What's hunting now? Hold tight. This one's gonna shake your bones and light your night on fire. Vic Russo was a 41-year-old biker, tough and loud, tearing up roads on his Harley since '82. He lived for the roar, leather jacket patched from every ride. Sleepy Hollow sprawled quiet in New York's Hudson Valley, woods thick and old guarding tales of a headless rider. Locals swore he galloped still, a Hessian ghost hunting souls in the fog. Vic heard the legend at a bar in '99, beer sweating in his grip. An old local, Sal, growled low, met him in '71. Lost my dog that night. Vic laughed. Headless guy? Sure. Sal's stare cut sharp. He rides. The story stuck with Vic like tar. His next run sliced through Sleepy Hollow under a late October moon. Midnight hit cold, fog rolling thick over the valley road. Vic gunned his Harley steady, cutting through mist like a blade. The woods stood still, too still, swallowing his engine's growl. Then he heard it. Hooves, heavy and fast, pounding the dirt somewhere close. He smirked, deer maybe, twisting the throttle hard. The sound grew louder, chasing his tail tight. He swung the bike. Who's there? Headlights swept the trees, catching fog, swirling fast, no shape at all. The hooves thundered closer, shaking the ground under his wheels. Vic's grin faded. No way. He checked the mirror. Nothing, but the beat pinned him, rattling his chest deep. A laugh broke through, low, rough, riding the wind cold and clear. The road curved sharp, woods closing in fast. Vic leaned in. Just the night. Then he saw it, a shadow, tall, dark, no head, galloping hard 50 yards back. Holy hell, he breathed, heart kicking wild. The horse flared, red eyes steaming fog, head missing clean above the saddle. The laugh came again, louder, now clawing his ears raw. He yelled, back off. The Harley roared forward, speed climbing quick through the haze. The rider kept pace, effortless, cutting through trees like a ghost alive. Vic glanced back, closer now. Cape flapping, black arm raised high, no face at all. Ride me down, huh? He growled, swinging the bike hard. The hooves shook the asphalt, cracking it faint under his tires. He pushed 60 miles an hour, curves tightening fast around him. The shadow loomed tall, too tall, red eyes flaring bright through the fog. The laugh turned to a howl, wild and deep, sinking into his skull. Vic checked the mirror. Right there, arms swinging low like it aimed for his neck. Not tonight. He snarled, throttle wide open, tearing through the mist. The rider faded slow into fog, hooves softening faint, but the chill stayed deep in his bones. Vic hit town by 1 a.m., trembling, pulling into a lot. Sal met him at the bar. Heard him, didn't you? Vic nodded, slow, saw him too. His hands shook, wiping sweat. The Harley's mirror cracked clean, no touch at all. That horseman wasn't done, and the road knew it. This is just the spark. It gets hotter. Vic slumped in the bar, hands shaky as he gripped the cracked mirror piece. The howl clung faint but sharp, cutting through the buzz of late-night chatter. He muttered, just a shadow, but his Harley's rumble felt wrong, parked tight outside. Fog pressed thick over Sleepy Hollow, swallowing the valley cold. Sal lit a cigar. He's real enough. Vic rasped, what's he after? Sal shrugged, you now. Sleep wouldn't stick. Around 3 a.m. the air hummed low, rattling his motel room's walls. Vic bolted up. Not again. Hooves broke through, heavy, close, pounding the dirt outside his door. He grabbed a crowbar. Stay away. The beam swept the lot, catching fog, swirling fast, no shape at all. The thunder grew piercing, shaking his chest hard. He stepped out, boots crunching gravel. Who's there? The hooves turned wild, galloping loud, splitting the night apart. The shadow loomed, tall, dark, no head, cutting through fog 50 yards off, eyes flaring red. Back for more. Vic growled, heart kicking quick. The rider swung sharp, cape flapping, black arm raised high, holding nothing but air. The howl came again, clawing his ears raw. He froze. What do you want? The horse charged, swift, steaming fog, cutting the gap fast. Vic backed up. Stay back. The laugh roared low, sinking deep into his bones. Shadows flickered behind, vague, thin, lining the trees like echoes waiting still. He swung the crowbar. Get out. The rider leaned in arms, swinging low, red eyes locked on him tight. The ground shook hard, tripping him fast on wet dirt. The hooves roared overhead, deafening him blind. Get up, he yelled, clawing gravel, scrambling up quick. The horse reared tall, fog parting slow around its legs. The arm swung again, close now, brushing his jacket cold. Vic jerked away. No. The chill burned icy, sinking into his skin deep. He bolted inland, breath ragged. Keep moving. The hooves chased him, rising wild, drowning the wind's howl. You're mine. The laugh hissed clear and rough, ringing in his skull. Vic glanced back. Closer now. Cape flapping fast, red eyes flaring bright through the haze. The horse cut left, blocking his path, rearing high again. He swung wild. Not yours. The crowbar hit air as the howl pinned him, shaking his bones loose. He hit the motel, panting hard, slamming the door shut. The hooves softened slow, but the hum stayed, buzzing in his ears. Vic sank down. I'm done. He checked his arm. Scratches glowed faint where the rider brushed thin and fresh, cutting up his wrist. What the hell? He rasped, tracing them shaky. The howl lingered outside, circling quiet like a threat. Dawn broke, dull and gray fog, thinning slow. Vic staggered to Sal's garage. He's hunting me. Sal had the scratches, marked you good. Vic growled. For what? Sal's voice dropped. Lost his head in 76. Revolutionary ghost. Wants yours now. Something was locked on him, and the valley wouldn't rest. This is riding closer. Don't drop your guard. Vic hunched in Sal's garage, scratches on his wrist pulsing hot under dim light. Sal slid a beer over. He's locked on you. Vic gripped the can. Why me? The hum rattled windows, low, growing louder each breath. He rasped. Gotta face him. Fog pressed thick outside, sealing the valley tight. He stayed put till dusk, air humming sharp, shaking the walls loose. Hooves broke through, heavy, close, pounding the road beyond the lot. Vic grabbed his crowbar. Not tonight. He stepped out, fog curling cold around his boots. Red eyes glowed, faint, moving steady through the trees. The woods churned wild, thundering high as the hooves surged closer. Vic yelled, come on then. The rider loomed, tall, dark, no head, cutting through fog, cape flapping fast, eyes flaring red. He froze. What do you want? The horse charged swift, steaming haze, arm raised high, swinging low. The howl roared clear, sinking deep into his bones. He swung the crowbar. Stay back. The rider moved fast, cutting through shadows, arm slicing air quick. The horse circled tight, too tight. Red eyes locked on him, unblinking through the mist. Vic backed up. Leave me alone. The laugh twisted wild, shaking his skull hard. The arm swung again, brushing his chest cold. He jerked away. No. The scratches flared bright, glowing red up his arm. He bolted inland, breath ragged. Keep moving. The hooves chased him, rising loud, drowning the wind's howl. You're mine. The howl hissed rough, clawing his mind apart. Vic glanced back. Closer now. Cape flapping wild, red eyes flaring bright through the haze. The horse cut left, blocking his path, rearing high fast. Not yours, he yelled, swinging wild, hitting air hard. Vic stumbled hard, tripping over roots, crashing into dirt. The hooves roared overhead, deafening him flat. Get up, he growled, clawing gravel, scrambling fast. The rider loomed tall, fog parting slow around the horse. The arm swung low, inches now, brushing his neck icy. Vic swung again. Back off. The grip tightened, cold, sinking deep into his spine. He broke free, sprinting blind, toward town lights flickering dim in the fog. The hooves pinned him, shaking the ground loose. You can't, the laugh roared clear and deep, ringing in his ears. Vic hit a clearing, panting hard, almost there. The rider stood ahead, blocking his path, horse rearing tall, eyes blazing now. The crowbar dropped heavy as the howl swallowed him whole. Dawn broke weak and gray fog lifting slow. Sal found the Harley off the road. Tank scratched, crowbar gone. Marks on asphalt spelling mine. Vic was missing, and the valley knew it. He'd faced the hunt, and the horseman claimed his prize. This is galloping hard. Don't look back yet. Sal stood by the Harley, scratches spelling mine, glaring back from dented steel. The valley stretched silent, hiding Vic's fate in its fog. He muttered, he's gone, lighting a cigar slow. Mist hung low, curling soft through the woods. The hooves stayed quiet, but the hum lingered, buzzing faint in the air. Weeks later, a new biker, Ray, roared through Sleepy Hollow, cocky and loud, ain't no ghost catching me. Midnight hit near the old road, his bike cutting through fog steady. The hooves broke soft at first, then louder, pounding the dirt fast. Ray grinned, "Bring it," twisting the throttle hard. The hum spiked while rattling his frame quick. He swung the bike. "Who's there?" The hooves surged high and wild, cutting through mist thick. The rider loomed, tall, dark, no head, cape flapping fast, eyes flaring red. Ray froze. What the hell? The horse charged swift, steaming haze, arm raised high, swinging low. "You!" The howl hissed, sinking deep into his chest. He gunned it. "Get lost!" The bike roared forward, tires screaming wild. The hooves chased him, rising loud, drowning the engine's roar. Ray glanced back, closer now, cape flapping, wild, red eyes blazing bright through the fog. Shadows trailed him, thin, vague, circling tight through the trees. "Stay back," he yelled, voice cracking fast. The rider swung low, brushing his arm cold. Scratches glowed faint on his skin, fresh and thin from nowhere. Days later, Sal found the bike off the road. Tank empty. No Ray, scratches marking the frame. Mine. The woods stayed calm, hiding the howl, patient and still. A camper snapped a shot last month, blurry but real. Vic and Ray in the fog, tall and headless, riding hard through the trees. Uploaded shaky, they're out there. The twist slammed hard. He didn't just hunt, he turned them. Every soul he took rode with him, a headless pack growing in the valley. That 76 soldiers spawned a curse endless, claiming riders one by one. A local heard it last week, hooves drifting faint, swearing, "I ain't biking that road again." He's not dead, he's waiting. Locals hear him some nights, galloping soft through Sleepy Hollow's dark. The Headless Horseman picks his prey, calm and quiet. Maybe you tearing down that road alone. One sound and you're his. No speed can save you. So what's your take? That's the real terror of Sleepy Hollow, a hunt that never ends. Comment below. Ever heard hooves in the dark? Like if this shook you, or dislike if you'd ride it. Pack a helmet. Subscribe for more shadows that chase. Share this if you dare, and stick around. Next tale's charging up, unless you're too spooked to roll. Who's dodging the hollow tonight?